So, well, this is the Yamuna Bazaar area, and in fact, you can see the NDRF officials carrying out the rescue work over here. And in fact, this is the very team which is going inside that very place, because yesterday we reported from the bank of Yamuna Bazaar and we witnessed that the water levels were somewhere, they were not that high, but in fact the boats were already running. But now since yesterday, since the water levels have gone beyond 208 meters, the water has started to come inside this very road, and in fact now the water is approaching towards the road here at Yamuna Bazaar area. In fact, yesterday we reported, and in fact we went all the way there to the very to the opposite side of that very road, behind that very wall. But now, since yesterday, water levels have risen so much that now the water has come to this very spot. And in fact, as per the details, what we are given to understand is that some people are stuck inside, and in fact they were refusing to actually exit this very area because they were not willing to actually leave their belongings. And now the NDRF teams are going inside to actually rescue those people and in fact to take out those people. Now worrying situation is also emerging because water has come to a level that the park right here on my right side is also inundated with water, and in fact all the officials are here from different team. You just saw NDRF team going inside with the boat to that level, and in fact now there are civil defense officials here, people from PWD, people from Delhi police, the SDM of the area is also present here taking stock of the situation. What we are also given to understand is that there is now there is a Gaushala on the left side, and in fact a mandir on that very side, which are also inundated in water. And in fact now earlier the people staying there were refusing to actually exit the location, but now they have agreed to come out. And in fact these NDRF teams, you can see in these visuals, are continuously making an effort to get to that very spot near the Yamuna Bazaar area, which is where a lot of people used to say. As per the officials, in the low-lying areas of Yamuna, around 34,000 people reside. And in fact yesterday we went to that very spot in the span of just 12 to 14 hours. You can see how the levels of water have increased over here at Yamuna Bazaar area, because yesterday we went all the way to that side to actually do the coverage, but now we are not able to actually go beyond this very point because the water levels are very high. You can see the gentleman over there is also struggling to actually get out his vehicle. So the situation remains to be grim, and in fact now the officials have maintained that this entire area has been cordoned off, and yesterday only sector 144 of CRPC was invoked in the low-lying area so that no untoward situation arises. And in fact now not only the civil defense personals, the Delhi police officials, now the NDRF people are also carrying out rescue works. Food is being provided to those people who have been affected. In fact, medicines are being provided, but still there are many who are not willing to actually exit those areas. And in fact that's when the NDRF personals come into the picture, and in fact now they're carrying out the rescue operation, and in fact they are going inside to actually take out those people who were in the beginning were stating to refuse to actually exit those areas because they were not wanting to leave their belongings behind. But now since the water levels have increased drastically, they have no other choice but to leave their belongings there. In fact, the first team of NDRF has already went inside, and in fact the second team is also preparing to leave from this spot and to go inside to actually do a search op, and in fact to also carry out a rescue operation, because this is the main road, this is the ring road area, and in fact the water has come to this very point, which is a worrisome sign. And in fact these are all the localites who were staying here, and you can see the NDRF is preparing for the second unit to actually launch the operation over here at Yamuna Bazaar, because still the number is unknown as to how many people are there. But as per the information, there are certain people who are still stuck and in fact who are refusing to exit. But now the onus is on these NDRF personnel to actually carry out the operation and to in fact take out all those stuck inside the Yamuna Bazaar area. In fact, it's a long ghat area. It's not a small area. It's a long area where it starts from this very point. You can see beyond this building and goes all the way to the bridge over that side. So it's a long area. In fact, they have a lot of space to cover. Yesterday there were shelter homes which were in place, but now shelter homes or the makeshift shelters which were made yesterday have also been inundated in water. So that is the reason all the people from this area have been evacuated. So this is how the life has been hit. And in fact, now what we have also given to understand, as of now, the uptrend is only continuing. There is no signaling of the downtrend in the Yamuna river. Right now the water levels have exceeded the danger mark, and in fact they have gone beyond the record water marks of 1978 when Delhi witnessed heavy floodings. And now in fact the water level is yet again is set to go above these very points of 208.33 meters, because water is being continuously dispatched, and in fact the water is being released from Hathnikund barrage from Haryana, and that is why the water is reaching these areas in a periodic manner, because we've seen how the rains have lashed the upper catchment areas, and now plains like Delhi are being affected due to these rains. In fact, electricity from this area has been entirely cut because the water levels are increasing, and authorities don't want any sort of untoward situation to arise over here. So now the rescue operation is on, and in fact the teams of NDRF, Civil Defence, Delhi Police, the local SGM is here, and in fact the fire services are here. All teams are working in collaboration just to make sure that no life is being lost, and in fact no damage is being done. This is Yash Goel with video journalist Sumit Jaguri for CNN News 18 here in New Delhi.